They're spiny, alien-looking, and incredibly delicate. But inside these prickly globes lies one of the ocean's most prized delicacies, uni, the golden roe of the sea urchin. Loved by sushi chefs, adored by foodies, and worth hundreds of dollars per kilogram, uni has become a global sensation. But have you ever wondered how billions of sea urchins are farmed, harvested, and processed to supply this luxury food? Today, we take you inside massive sea urchin farms and high-tech uni processing centers to reveal how this iconic delicacy travels from seabed to sashimi plate. Before we dive into today's incredible journey from seafloor to sushi bar, don't forget to subscribe to Top Discovery 4K. We bring you inside the world's most fascinating factories, farms, and food facilities, with stunning visuals and in-depth storytelling. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you never miss what's made next. Sea urchin roe, commonly known as uni, is not just a delicacy. It's a billion-dollar business. Countries like Japan, Chile, the United States, and China are the leading producers of uni, with Japan alone consuming over 80% of the global supply. Top-grade uni can fetch $300 to $500 per kilogram, making it one of the most expensive seafoods on Earth. But this rising demand comes with a cost. Wild sea urchin populations have been heavily overfished. To keep up with global appetite, the industry is turning to a bold new solution: sea urchin aquaculture. In places like Hokkaido, southern Chile, and the coasts of California and Maine, massive sea urchin farms are growing these spiny creatures in controlled marine environments. And it all starts with understanding their biology. Sea urchins are echinoderms, closely related to starfish. Underneath their hard, spiky shells lies a soft interior that houses 5 strips of golden reproductive tissue, the uni. Farming begins in specialized hatcheries. Here, broodstock urchins are stimulated to spawn by shifting water temperatures and light. Once the sperm and eggs are collected, fertilization occurs in carefully controlled tanks. The resulting larvae are microscopic, and they're raised in plankton-rich water for 6 to 8 weeks before settling onto collector plates. From here, they begin developing their iconic spiny shells. After about 1 year, juvenile urchins are moved to ocean farms, shallow underwater cages, long-line nets, or seabed enclosures. Farmers monitor water temperature, salinity, algae availability, and predator threats. The secret to quality uni? Their diet. Sea urchins are herbivores, and their roe quality depends heavily on feeding. In farms, they're fed kelp, sea lettuce, and custom-blended algae mixes to maximize color, texture, and flavor. Once urchins reach maturity, usually after 18 to 24 months, they're ready for harvest. Divers carefully hand-pick urchins from farm beds or cages, using specialized mesh bags to avoid damage. This method is labor-intensive, but crucial to ensure the fragile shells aren't crushed. In some larger operations, submersible baskets or dredging equipment are used, although hand harvesting remains the gold standard for premium uni. Harvested urchins are transferred to insulated crates filled with cool seawater or gel packs, maintaining a stable temperature around 5 degrees Celsius (41 McVarif) during transport to shore. Speed is essential. The fresher the uni, the higher the grade, and the higher the price. Within hours, the urchins arrive at processing facilities, where a highly skilled team prepares them for market. Processing sea urchins is a job that demands precision, speed, and a steady hand. Workers first use specialized scissors or bandsaws to cut open the top shell of each urchin. The spines are trimmed away, and the inner cavity is carefully rinsed to reveal the golden roe inside. Each urchin contains 5 gonads, shaped like elongated tongues and colored in deep yellow to vibrant orange. These are delicately scooped out using tweezers or suction tools. The extracted uni is then sorted by color, texture, firmness, and size. Only the brightest, firmest pieces earn the top grade, Grade A uni, often destined for high-end sushi restaurants in Tokyo, New York, and Paris. After sorting, uni is placed into wooden trays or plastic packs, often arranged in neat rows. This presentation isn't just for aesthetics, it's essential to maintaining structural integrity during transit. Before shipment, the trays are lightly chilled, vacuum sealed, and labeled with batch information. From harvest to packaging, the entire process takes under 8 hours. Processed uni is an incredibly fragile product. Even a few hours of delay can result in quality degradation. That's why many sea urchin processors work directly with logistics companies to ensure same-day or overnight export. Fresh uni is shipped in temperature-controlled boxes, maintaining precise humidity and chilled airflow. Top destinations include Japan, South Korea, the United States, France, and increasingly, Southeast Asia. Some uni is flash frozen using cryogenic techniques for extended shelf life. But purists argue that nothing beats the creamy texture and briny sweetness of fresh uni. In Tokyo's iconic Tsukiji and Toyosu markets, trays of uni are auctioned each morning. Bidding wars can drive prices to hundreds of dollars per tray, depending on freshness and visual appeal. With wild stocks dwindling and prices rising, sustainable sea urchin farming has never been more important. Startups and universities are now developing recirculating aquaculture systems, RAS, that grow urchins entirely on land, using artificial seawater and algae-fed tanks. In Norway and Canada, researchers are experimenting with ranched urchins, taking wild, underfed urchins and fattening them up in sea cages using seaweed diets. This not only boosts roe quality, but also helps restore marine ecosystems overrun by urchin populations. Waste from sea urchin processing, like shells and spines, is also being repurposed into fertilizers, biomaterials, and even cosmetic calcium powders, minimizing environmental impact. From ocean to omakase, the journey of uni reflects the balance between indulgence and responsibility. In the hands of a skilled chef, uni transforms from raw ocean produce into a luxurious delicacy. It's most commonly served nigiri style, placed atop a small bed of vinegared rice and wrapped in seaweed. But chefs are constantly pushing boundaries. You'll find uni in pasta sauces, foams, custards, and even atop grilled wagyu beef. Its flavor is unmistakable, briny, buttery, slightly sweet, and intensely oceanic. But its fleeting freshness means uni is best enjoyed within 24 to 48 hours of harvest. That's why timing, processing, and logistics are so critical. From underwater farms to global tables, uni represents the peak of aquaculture artistry, and the incredible care it takes to deliver perfection from the sea. This is the world of massive sea urchin farming and uni processing, where science, craftsmanship, and the ocean come together to create one of the world's finest delicacies. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and dive deeper with us into the fascinating world of food production. Every year, billions of cans of tuna fill supermarket shelves across the globe. From lunchtime sandwiches to protein-packed salads, tuna has become a kitchen staple for millions. But how does this ocean predator go from the deep sea to your pantry? Neatly sealed in a shiny tin. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of industrial tuna fishing and canning, revealing the massive operations, cutting-edge machinery, and careful processes that make it all possible. The journey begins far from land, in the vast open waters of the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans. Most canned tuna comes from species like skipjack, yellowfin, and albacore, each prized for their texture, flavor, and high protein content. Industrial tuna vessels, often called purse seiners or longliners, are equipped for multi-week expeditions. These ships are floating factories, complete with cold storage, sonar systems, and massive nets. Using radar and aerial drones, crews locate schools of tuna, sometimes hundreds of meters beneath the surface. Once a school is spotted, a net up to 2 kilometers long is deployed in a massive circle. The bottom of the net is then drawn tight, like a purse, trapping the fish inside. The tuna are hauled aboard using hydraulic cranes, where they're immediately sorted by size and species. Each catch is recorded and reported, helping ensure sustainability and compliance with fishing quotas. Tuna degrades quickly once caught, so preserving quality is critical. Within minutes of landing, the fish are sent down conveyor belts into blast freezers, where temperatures plummet to -20 degrees Celsius or lower. This ultra-fast freezing process prevents bacterial growth and keeps the flesh firm. Larger vessels are equipped with cold storage chambers that hold hundreds of tons of frozen tuna for weeks until the vessel returns to port. Back on land, the frozen tuna are unloaded by crane and delivered to processing plants, some of which handle over 1,000 tons per day. Inside the facility, workers and machines sort the tuna by weight, length, and type. Fish that don't meet quality standards, damaged, undersized, or discolored, are discarded or diverted for animal feed or fertilizer. Accepted tuna are stored briefly in cold rooms until the processing line is ready. Before canning, tuna must be cooked, but not in boiling water. Instead, it's steamed in massive horizontal cookers called retorts. Each retort holds thousands of pounds of fish and uses pressurized steam to gently cook the tuna for 2 to 4 hours. This method retains the natural oils and preserves flavor while loosening bones and skin. After cooking, the tuna is left to cool and drain for several hours. Excess liquid is collected and sometimes repurposed into fish oil or broth products. Once cooled, the tuna is conveyed to the cleaning line. Here, skilled workers or automated cutters remove the skin, bones, fins, and any dark meat, leaving only clean, white fillets behind. This is one of the most labor-intensive steps, requiring precision to maximize yield. Some factories use X-ray inspection systems to detect and remove any stray bones or metal fragments, ensuring food safety standards are met. Now comes the iconic moment, filling the cans. A high-speed conveyor transports thousands of empty aluminum cans into a sterile filling room. Each can receives a carefully weighed portion of tuna, ranging from whole loins to flakes, depending on the product type. After the tuna is added, cans are filled with liquid. It could be water for a lighter, leaner product. Vegetable oil, to preserve texture and richness. Brine or broth for enhanced flavor. Once filled, the cans pass through a vacuum sealer, where airtight lids are crimped into place. To ensure safety and long shelf life, the sealed cans are sterilized in massive pressure cookers called autoclaves. Inside, they're heated to 116 to 121 degrees Celsius, 240 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, for 45 to 90 minutes. This kills any bacteria and ensures the tuna is shelf-stable for up to 5 years. After sterilization, cans are cooled using water showers and air dryers. With the tuna safely sealed inside, The final step is presentation. Cans are labeled using high-speed rotary machines that apply paper or shrink-wrap labels with precision. Quality control checks include barcode scanning, visual inspection for dents or leaks, weighing for accuracy. The cans are then packed into boxes, typically in sets of 12, 24, or bulk trays, for distribution to supermarkets, wholesalers, or food service companies. Each day, millions of cans leave these facilities bound for markets around the world. Whether by truck, container ship, or rail, the supply chain ensures that the tuna remains safe, traceable, and ready for shelves. Warehouses store the product at ambient temperature, and retail stores replenish shelves weekly to meet constant demand. From deep-sea harvesting to ultra-clean canning lines, the journey of canned tuna is a testament to modern food engineering. Every tin you open is the result of a highly coordinated process, combining tradition, technology, and sustainability. So next time you pop open a can of tuna, you'll know exactly what went into it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more amazing journeys inside the world's biggest factories.